Describe a time when you had to use your written communication skills to get an important point across. I do it on very often. So maybe not to point one situation, but to talk about it. Communication is one of the most important things in business and in life. Yeah, whatever you do. You know, you're a tailor. If you don't know how to talk to your customer, you're not going to be appreciated. Even as much as as when you communicate well to people, when you're eloquent. That's one thing I'm also trying to be better at. As I see it, really of great importance. What to say? When I was all around, and I was dealing with people of different backgrounds, and different nationalities, and different socioeconomic backgrounds. And I like to adapt. I like to pick up people's, words, phrases, behaviors. Yeah. And in some cases, that led to me lowering my standards. As that was not the meaning of it, was not that. But today I'm much more careful on that question, on that issue. And then when you're talking to different people, you have to be very careful. You have to be kind and understanding, as something that you said can be tied to personal experience of a person prior your encounter. For example, I was in office in Japan, and even we did training with Japanese language and customs. There was some situation that I got into later throughout a few years that, I didn't know about this. We were discussing something with my Japanese colleague, and I said something, baby, blah blah blah, and immediately he got red and upset. And as he received that something that I said, he understood that in diminutive way. And actually, what I was doing, I was showing my affection. Yeah. Where after, surely we spoke about it and we cleared it up, and he said, "Andrey, you're a very nice person. Thank you. Nice to hear." But you have to be very careful, and you have to be kind and understanding. Yes, if we both have short fuse fire, yeah, and then misunderstanding, and then wars happen like that. I think people don't usually misunderstand each other, and then they pile weapons and insults, and then country against country. In Japan, they have very complex alphabet comparing to ours. They have 3 kinds of letters: hiragana, katakana, and kanji. To be literate in Japan, you need to know of at least 2,000 kanji letters. And then kanji again has, while we are with written communication, kanji already has, each letter has a sound, and each letter has a meaning. So many people walk with booklets in their pockets. Yeah, that's very interesting. It's complex, but it's interesting. Also, what I learned not so long ago, that you never use red ink in Japan to write a person's name, as that red ink is used on people's graves to write dead people's names in Japan. Communication is so important. And if I was not good in communication, I wouldn't be able to do and go wherever I was going. I went through 50 different countries, and I served so many people around. And if I was not good in communication, that couldn't happen. Yeah. Today, many people use bad language, and that started to hurt my ear, as I see it as not something that's not acceptable and it's not nice, especially when it's used in front of kids. Yeah. The other day, I was walking down the street, and in the center of our small place here, I hear a guy bad mouthing on cranked up volume. And then, a few meters ahead, I meet an acquaintance of mine, and that's driving a 2-year-old kid in the wheels, and she's bad mouthing like it's "Hello, how are you?" and using improper words, and then grandma, her mother of that person, using inadequate language also in front of the kid. You know, and it's so common that if you go around and start correcting everybody, they're gonna think you're crazy. Yeah. So when I see a chance that I can do some positive impact, I sometimes say something. Many people don't care. When you use bad language, you look uneducated, you look ignorant, you look stupid, and you're not gonna get fired. So, communication, very important thing, written or any other.